So yes, Wander Franco did get arrested. We are going to talk about that in just a second because there's a few things to break down. Did he get fully arrested? Has he been detained? What did he get arrested for? There's a lot of questions that need to be answered. But before we do that, I'm going to roll this clip right quick of a family doing a gender reveal, and it got completely botched. So if you really zoom in and you focus on who that is, that's not just anyone swinging and missing in a gender reveal party. That is 7-time Silver Slugger and Hall of Famer Big Papi. That is David Ortiz. And this is why I love the internet, because you guys know Pitching Ninja, right? He's one of my favorite people to follow on social media. Pitchers work with him all off season and during the season. So he found David Ortiz's heat map, which is essentially a map of the weaknesses and strengths of a professional hitter. And apparently up and in was David Ortiz's cold zone, and his wife just straight up jammed him. So I wanted to go ahead and show that real quick before we talk about the Wander Franco stuff, and also the Padres. They are signing yet another foreign free agent. I think the rumors are out there, and I'm pretty sure it's close to being done, but I gotta say, it's a rumor right now. So here is the latest update from Wander Franco, and because this is from Jeff Passan, I have 100% confidence that this actually happened. So Tampa Bay Rays shortstop Wander Franco was arrested earlier today was a couple days ago, for no showing his Thursday meeting with the prosecutors. So if you guys don't remember, a few days ago, Wander Franco, he was summoned by the police, and he just straight up did not go. So his lawyers finally teamed up. They brought Wander Franco to the police station. He was investigated for a few hours, and after that investigation or prodding of trying to get answers, they put him in handcuffs. He was detained and arrested. But there is nuance when I say Wander Franco was arrested, because he was not arrested for the alleged crimes that he committed. He was arrested for not showing up when the police summoned him. So as of right now, Wander Franco is still under investigation by both Major League Baseball and Dominican Republic officials for the allegations that are happening off the field. So again, he was arrested for not showing up, not for the crimes that he may or may not have committed. I have no idea. And also, I'm hearing some reports that the mother of the alleged victim is now being arrested as well. The last thing I just said, I cannot confirm by anyone. Again, I really like to wait for Jeff Passan to drop his tweets so I can report those to you guys, because he almost never gets anything wrong. But I'm hearing some crazy stuff, and this Wander Franco situation just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. As a Guardians fan, I just want to say my condolences go out to any Rays fan who is currently watching this, because this would be like J-Ram going out there and getting in trouble. We are fans of organizations that never spend money. They finally go out there, they break the bank, they give a young star a ton of money, and then that star fumbles the bag and gets himself in trouble. I don't know what I would do if I woke up one morning and J-Ram was just out of the league, essentially. His career was over because of these horrible allegations. So before we talk about who the Padres just picked up in free agency, this guy, Woo Suk Go, that is a real name, do not be a child. I want to talk about another team's 2023-2024 free agency, the Yankees, because as you can see, there's a lot of players that have signed some big time deals, or maybe they had to take some lesser money to go to a team that was going to be contending, but not one single player on this list has signed with the Yankees. I was absolutely mind blown to figure out that the Yankees have spent a whopping $0 so far. What is today's date? As of January 3rd, 2023, the World Series was a few months ago. The Yankees have not spent a single dollar. If you go buy a bag of Skittles because you want to participate in that stupid viral trend on TikTok of freeze-dried Skittles, you would have spent more on that bag of Skittles than the Yankees have done in free agency this season. It's crazy. Now, of course, there's still a lot of time to change, but they're going for big time trades, not signings. So right now, I would say the Yankees are the favorite to get Shane Bieber, but one name that just popped up a few days ago, the Yankees, they might be in talks with Miami to pick up Jesus Luzardo, and this kid absolutely shreds. Last year, he broke out for a 3.5 ERA, and listen to this. Jesus Luzardo had 208 strikeouts and 178 innings. This dude against the Mets on the 28th of September, he went 7 1/3, only allowed 4 base hits. He struck out 10. I mean, Jesus Luzardo was one of the better lefties in all of baseball last year, and he just turned 26 years old. The sky is the limit for Jesus Luzardo, and maybe it's not Jesus going to the Yankees. Maybe they're still in the running for Jordan Montgomery. All I'm saying is keep your eyes peeled for a potential Luzardo to New York trade, because the Miami Marlins, they are so good at finding pitching talent. They can replace Luzardo with a Yuri Perez and an Edward Cabrera and a Max Meyer and maybe a Sixto Sanchez. Even though they've lost Sandy Alcantara, they're going to be A-okay on the pitching side of things. I promise you that. So we know that Josh Hader is not going back to the Padres. And before we talk about Woo-Suk Go, I do want to bring up the fact that UK Matsui, his deal is officially done. He's only going to get $3.25 million in 2024, and it's going to go up to $7 million. He also receives a no-trade clause as well, but the Padres, they picked up Yuki Matsui, who is a really good relief pitcher. They also got Woo-Suk Go as of the last few hours. Now, he did regress a little bit in 2023, but he's only 25 years old. He throws absolute gas, and in 2022, this dude saved 42 of 44 saves. He had a 1.48 ERA with an 11.9 strikeouts per nine. So the biggest reason why he regressed in 2023 was that he allowed a lot more hits. He went from a 5.5 hits per nine in 2022 to a 7.8. Also, he walked a lot more guys as well. He went from a 3.1 walks per nine to a 4.5 walks per nine, but he did increase the strikeouts. He had 59 strikeouts in 44 innings. So the Padres, they really like their Korean players. Young Kim, Woo-Suk Go. I think that UK Matsui is Korean as well. If I'm wrong, you guys can correct me in the comments down below. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and correct it right now. I believe that UK Matsui is Japanese. He was in the JPPL. I think that's what it was, so I'm wrong on that. But they do like their Korean guys, and I think in large part because Young Kim has been so dang good. Now, one other foreign player I do want to talk about real quick, Shoto Imanaga. A lot of teams are on him right now. He's a 30-year-old Japanese pitcher, and the biggest reason why so many teams are in on Shoto is the fact that this dude turned in a 2.66 ERA last year with a 10.6 strikeouts per nine. Now, unfortunately, there's kind of a stigma with foreign pitchers. I don't exactly know why that they're not going to translate in terms of the strikeout numbers, but Yu Darvish, he's been just as nasty. He's been exactly as advertised. Shohei Ohtani has been a beast as well. So there's a lot of players that have been coming over the last decade that have really, performed well. The talent that is coming from overseas lately has been absolutely off the charts. These guys are as professional as it gets. So I don't know if the stigma is going to be around for a lot longer, but if it's still there, it won't be here in 5 years because these guys are going to be studs. And we haven't even talked about maybe the cream of the crop, even better than a guy like Yamamoto, Roki Sasaki, who's 22, maybe 21 years old, throwing 101 miles an hour. He was an absolute beast in the World Baseball Classic. We saw his ceiling. Baseball was already a global game, but now that the foreign superstars are coming over more often, they're actually performing like superstars in the game of baseball. Honestly, this is just so much fun, and I wanted to showcase some of these guys like Shoto Imanaga, UK Matsui. We know that he signed with the Padres a few days ago for almost $40 million, and then they also picked up Woo-Suk Go. He looks like he could be nasty as well. He's mid-20s. He throws gas. I'm loving these signings. Now, according to MLB.com, it looks like Shoto, his best fit is with the Red Sox. So you guys have to let me know if you're a Red Sox fan. Do you think that he can maybe be a Chris Sale replacement? Some other best fits, according to MLB.com, JD Martinez and the Diamondbacks, the Snakes. That would be an amazing fit. Honestly, that would make them better than the Dodgers, in my opinion, or at least neck and neck, because the Dodgers, they did get a lot better. But man, the Diamondbacks, they're still there. Rhys Hoskins and the Nationals. Okay, so we know the Nationals, the Dominic Smith experiment did not work. I feel like that would be a really good fit. Jorge Soler and the Blue Jays. Okay, Marcus Stroman and the Orioles. What about some other big names that we haven't talked about? Matt Chapman and the Giants. Josh Hader, they have him as a best fit to the Rangers. Speaking of Rangers, the former Ranger, Jordan Montgomery, they have him going back to the Yankees, and then Cody Bellinger back to the Cubs, Blake Snell to the Angels. So there you go, kind of a little update on the predictions going forward. Well, that does it for today's recap. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did and you're brand new, do me a favor. Click that little subscribe button if you enjoyed. Leave a like, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay safe.